Alright, I guess we're doing this. I am Live the Truth, and today I'm going to be reacting to the One Piece manga chapter 1102. Last chapter 1101, we got some more with basically the bulk of Kuma's flashback. We see him as he's turning himself into the cyborg that we know, while also still keeping tabs on Luffy, still helping out the revolutionaries, still doing what he can before he loses himself completely, and sending letters to Bonney because she is also now cured. She has to stay in the Shabei Kingdom while she was going through her curing process, but she is cured, has been receiving what has not been receiving any letters from Kuma, been waiting on the letters. Apparently Alpha, the Sephiroth agent that was stationed with Bonney, have been destroying all the letters as soon as they come. So eventually Bonney, on one of her birthdays, decides to sneak out and to run away once they get wind of the Sephiroth agent's plan of keeping her away from her father. So she sneaks out, pretends to be the old lady after getting her devil fruit, and then when Alpha finds this out and tries to chase her down, she transforms into this Nika-like body, this Gear 3 looking body, and straight up sends her flying, punches her, or hits her, and just sends her away, which was crazy to see. So we're either going to take up from there, or we're going to continue with more of Kuda's flashbacks. Either way, this has been one of the greatest flashbacks we've gotten, at least in a while. So without further ado, One Piece manga chapter 1102. Let's get into it. The Life of Kuma. Cover request. Bonney not waiting to stuff her face at a meal with a pack of wolves, who carefully built up a huge stack of hot dogs. All the wolves waiting for their turn. Bonnie's not waiting. She's eating while making the hot dogs only. Alright, let's go. No doubt about it. No doubt about it, Bonney. Kumochi's here. The girl who keeps pushing forward. Quit calling me by that name. I'm the captain, ain't I? Okay, Captain. Then, it looks like there are Marines here too. Alright then, men. The Bonney pirates have arrived. Okay, so this is when Bonney was making a name for herself, and she I guess that became her default looking form, that teenage adult looking form, because she for sure aged herself up. We've got orders to bring them in immediately. They say the last city they attacked was packed with injured seniors and even little children. I'm weak. They're the worst type of scum. Well, it's not what you think, but she beats them up as she turns them into old folks or kids. So yeah, I wonder if they stay that way. Now that he's mentioning it. A big guy, huh? Yeah, I've seen him. He was on the outskirts of the town. I can't see you, Bonney. Please understand. It's hard to believe you became a pirate of all things, but you mustn't chase after me. So Bonnie's hunting down Kuma, and Kuma's running away every time she gets close, even though he can't help but still be happy that she's looking for him. Though surprised she became a pirate, but what's she gonna do? Pirates are on the way out now. Where the hell did he go? We've already been dubbed the pirates. We may as well keep searching, even if it takes a while, right, Captain? If we're gonna take it slow, then I want to look for Nika too. Imagine Daddy's face when I tell him I found Nika at so and so island. Don't you think he'd be thrilled? The irony. Meanwhile, in the East Blue, having crushed the vicious fishermen of the Arlong pirates. Alright, I got a bounty. Dry Hat Luffy has stepped into the spotlight. Okay, so around the time Luffy got his 30 million bounty, beating Arlong, that's I guess when Bonnie Chan was decided to take it slow and look for Nika and them. So this is probably when she started getting her notoriety as a pirate as well. You're going to Longtown? For what? So I was looking at that. What you going to Longtown for? No particular reason. Who's in charge there? That'd be Captain Smoker. Shit, Dragon, why don't you just pull up a long time? Because Luffy got a bounty, you want to check up on him? Jinbei, guess whose kid brother got a bounty closer now? A brat like this took down Arlong? That's right, he be my brother. Jinbei's super surprised that Luffy just looking at the water poster was able to take out Arlong. But yeah, that man about it. What a curious twist of fate. To think your boy would become a pirate. Yeah, everyone's kid just becoming a pirate. You know, pirates, like I said, pirates a wave. It's the wave now. Here are our ironclad rules of piracy. Plunder whatever you want from bad guys. Rob them blind. Don't help a soul unless they really need it. Not a soul. So be good but low key. be a pirate but also be low key good. Oh, yes, that's it. That's exactly how you put on lipstick. Great, I'm totally a grown up now. That explains the. She don't know what she's doing out here, and the guys ain't no help at all. I also put this on. Daddy might not even recognize me if I have something on my cheek, so she pierced her cheek and still said Kuma would know it's her because since the stone's not there, she wanted to identify her. Oh man, just stop putting things together, Oda. Make me feel things. Next, I just gotta make a name for myself. That'll get attention. That'll get his attention. Oh my. Etiquette Island, New World. This is unsettling. You think so? Kuma looking at all this the pacifist clothes to himself. Well, this feels a bit weird. Their progression is growing as smoothly as your modifications. Never mind that though. Did you hear the news? Apparently some rookies declared war on the world government. Luffy on Ennis Island declaring war. What? Dragon has a son? So Kuma just now let Vegapunk know about it after the man done declared war. If I'm going to let you study all my memories, there's no point in trying to hide it at this point. A man with rubber power standing up to the government with a quirk. What a quirk of fate. Quirk of fate. That's such a weird phrasing. He sounds just like my idol, Nika. Pet, pet, pet. That's true. Kuma, if only you knew. Wait, does he not know? He said he sounds like my idol, Nika. He doesn't know he has Nika fruit. Oh. Thriller bark. The government has given me special orders to wipe you all out. That said, I'm sure they'll be satisfied if I only brought them Straw Hat Luffy's head. Hand him over and I'll spare the rest of your life. So this is Kuma on Thriller bark like, hey, government's asking me to take all your out. I'm cool with just getting Luffy. Give me. And they're like, go to hell. We know this scene. What a same. And wiping out the area. Luffy is the man who becomes king of the pirates. Zoro declaring his allegiance to Luffy in front of Kuma. If you truly mean to take his place, you must willing to bear all his pain and suffering yourself. This much damage might be enough to even knock me out. So Kuma was like, man, this is a lot. I don't even know if I'll be able to take this. And then, all you can say is nothing happened. He has exceptional friends, just as I expect from your son, Dragon. Oh, yo, that context is so wild now. Near the Sabodi archipelago. We are calling in all 7 warlords of the sea. If you refuse to come, you will forfeit your title. Quite the statement. What's the occasion? The flag bearer of the new era, Portuguese Ace, his public execution date has been set. This will mean war with Whitebeard pirates. War? The Whitebeard pirates? I will be sure to arrive before the execution date. Sabodi archipelago. Where's my food? I'm wasting away here. So this is Bonney at Sabodi. So this is when the Sabodi event happens, and we see Bonney the glutton pigging out. Bring me more. Oh my goodness. Captain, the Navy will take notice if you keep causing a scene. This is the last time I'll see your face. Become a true indomitable pirate. Oh, so Kuma popped in to Sabodi to take a look at Bonney while he was eating. While she was eating. He knew this was it for. He knew this was literally his last day out free. The pirate just hit a celestial dragon, thus sending a warship from Navy HQ. That's a human shock, right? Someone attacked the celestial dragon? Who would dare to do that? The whole world knows that's happening. And we're so close to Navy HQ too. It's practically suicide. Them again? Yup. The Straw Hat Pirates, Luffy done did it again. They a whole problem for everybody. He did it to protect the fishman? Straw Hat Luffy? Kuma reading the whole situation. He has his glasses on, just behind a window, just looking in at the whole. Straw Hats, probably Rayleigh. No one has done anything this bold for hundreds and hundreds of years. It's treason, flat treason. Dragon, Eva, I hope you can forgive me. Stop, PX1. What? Another one? So, Zoro? I didn't mean to desert you without word. Oh, so this is Kuma popping Zoro away. He's popping all the Straw Hats away now. At least I can leave my own quiet mark on the world. Luffy in distress. Kizaru sent to Mark confused AF. Rayleigh confused AF. Through Bonney and this young boy, their future will be the only legacy I leave behind. I couldn't say any of them. Luffy in complete distress. You've gotten it wrong. I'm just showing you the level you have to be in the new world. And you and your friends just aren't ready. Don't go there yet, after all. So yeah, it was like, dude, young buck, you ain't ready yet. Gonna go get your weight up. Come back because you ain't ready. You will someday save the world. He was looking so far ahead. I still don't know if he knew it was Nika, but he was looking so far ahead. Install a self-destruct mechanism? Are you really that terrified of Kuma? Don't complain. Isn't this terrifying status as a human weapon you're doing? But you five already have the highest priority in the commanding hierarchy. And if we were to somehow go rogue when not in our presence, who would anyone else stop them? How would anyone else stop them? Do not answer. I'm not interested in the opinion of a scientist for hire. Then in exchange for me doing that, let me keep just a touch of his ego intact. I've invented a circuit for the brain that allows one to switch between two states of consciousness akin to a split personality. If you allow me to test it, I've given the order, Vegapunk. Erase his individuality completely. Make sure no trace of him remains. You won't be forgiven if you don't. Remember, I too am a man of science. An attempt to deceive me will fail. But if we do that, Kuma won't get to reunite with Bonney at all. It's good to know how you feel, Vegapunk. What? I didn't think you'd be able to overhear. Weren't you the one who gave me superhuman hearing? Okay, so Kuma overheard the entire conversation. He's like, you know what? You a G for sticking up for me, though. I appreciate that. Alright then, today's the day. We erase your sense of individuality. Kuma, it's only been 2 years, but it was fun. I suppose it was. It looks like your first assignment will be a battle with Whitebeard. I've been asked to prepare a battalion of your clone soldiers for that too. Once that's over and done with, there's something I'd like you to program me to do. Protect the ship with the Straw Hat Pirates, just until one of them returns. I like to be a stubborn guardian for their home, since I won't be able to witness their continued growth. What kind of future are you dreaming up for that boy? His actions have really moved me. 300 million, yep. Before the time skip, pre-time skip. I know Nika is meant to be a legend, but it'd be great if there really was a warrior out there putting smiles on faces, using the rhythm of liberation, the rhythm I taught Bonney. And if there is a hero out there that would change DC one day, I believe it'll be him. Oh, he put his bets on Luffy. Everybody put his bets on Luffy, but yeah, he put his bets on Luffy and Bonney by extension, but you're like, this kid? Yeah, there's something special about him. A revolutionary placing their hopes on a pirate, eh? You're backing quite the dark horse, pip. That unorthodox thinking is proof of your humanity. Alright, before you begin, remember to push out those memories for my research. A promise is a promise, after all. Does this effectively erase your memories? No. Think of it as a copy. It will disappear when it's touched, though. Don't fret. I've designed a system that will allow me to take peeks without touching it. Place it in here. Bonney didn't do that. She just jumped wholeheartedly. Okay, that's gone now. That's gone now. Okay, it's just another procedure. I have to be clinical about this. I'm a scientist after all. So this is my life. I wonder how many people have been harmed or troubled by my actions. Trouble? Living is nothing without troubles, wouldn't you say? I guess. You know, you have trouble so long as you live. And then Kuma gets remembering his past, growing up with his parents, being a slave, meeting Iwan-chan, Guinea, and then him in the Sorbet Kingdom, meeting Dragon, older Guinea, losing Guinea, Bonney. Like, he literally running through the memories of his life. I can carry her. I'm so grateful, thank goodness. Your life hasn't caused any more harm or trouble, but your death will pain everyone who loves you. Listen well, Kuma, you are a hero too. Not only for Bonney, but for everyone you ever met. Hey, yo, Vegapunk, don't make me cry though. Don't make me cry. I see you a hot mess. Don't make me cry though. Don't do that. Thank you. There's just one last thing, Vegapunk. Yeah, I know. I can't say how grateful I am. Everyone mourning it. Is that that's it? Mario taking a whole. Oh no, he's not taking a knee, but he's like a real one. Vegapunk's on his knees, crying. Thank you for saving Bonnie's life. If you see her again, could you tell her something for me? Beep. Please wish her a happy 10th birthday. His daughter is the only thing in his heart. Right next week, Bonney in utter tears. Oh my gosh. Wow. I'm assuming at the end of the flashback, Kuma, the realest of ones. The realest. So there is no one real. You can't get rid of him. My gosh. He was defiant the whole way. Like, he did what the government said. He always did what they were going to have him do. He's going to give his body regardless, but he fought them along the way. Some things he didn't try to do. He didn't try to butt into Bonnie's life. He actively ran away from her when she popped up. He kept eyes and tabs on Luffy. He didn't really want to do too much. He tried to take Luffy's head instead of his whole crew. Zoro stopped that. And then, he got to separate all of them. But even after he was guaranteed, he was going like, hey, have me also protect the Straw Hat, cruise ship, be a last thorn in their side before, I'm up out of here. Oh man. To think that Kuma's whole life, probably, yeah, for his whole life, Kuma has always been giving for others, in service to others, whether he wanted to or not. But that man for his whole life is given in servitude of others. And I can definitely understand every ounce of emotion Bonney is feeling. Going through a speed run of her father's life just right there. And the ball was probably gone, so she's probably the only one, her and Vegapunk, probably the only ones that have seen. Oh man. And Vegapunk's last words, like, your life was a trouble to no one, but your death will be a trouble to everyone that knows you, that truly knows you. Truer words, man. Oh man. He really tried to get a tear out of me. In the holiday season, they try to pull a tear out of me. Wow. Kuma, I gotta say, man, if after ending all this, if he's not in almost everyone's top 10, top 20 characters, just characters flat out, not strength, not any nonsense like this, top characters in One Piece in general. If he's not in someone's top 10 after this, we gotta have a conversation. We have to have a reasoning as to why he is not there, because this man has literally moved this. He is the reason the story is able to progress. This man is the linchpin to so many different key factors in the story. It is wild. It honestly is. And it don't get bigger or better than Kuma. It don't get bigger or better than Kuma. Man, I had to live these truths, man. And I'm going to call it right there. I'm going to catch you on the next one. I'm out.